I started recording this video and I realized that 3 minutes into it, the camera stopped. And so we lost all the excitement of me opening up this Amazing Spider-Man, all new Amazing Spider-Man pack that I got from Half Price Books. But I still wanted to kind of show everyone and go over the keys that were in this and the reason I got this bundle. So let me go ahead and just get that information here. And we'll go over some of these books, and I still have a few different bags to open here. And we'll take a look at all of this. This is all from the Marvel Now era. This is all mostly Spider-Verse related, and it is from that run. So let's go ahead and we will start with, as I get some of this organized in here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So, again, this was a $85 bundle that I picked up at Half Price this afternoon here in Austin, Texas. It is from the Marvel Now run with Dan Slott. We, of course, have Amazing Spider-Man #1. This is starting to get a little bit harder to find. The price on this, I think, is slowly going up. And this is one of the books that I think, as soon as we hear more about the Silk TV series, all of these 1 through 5 are going to start to go up because of various cameos, cover appearances. It's going to get really hot. And so this is, and in Key Collector, it notes that Wikipedia and the Marvel fandom website consider this her first appearance. Take that for what it's worth. So, now we also do have here from this same run, issue #2, with pretty cool Electro cover there. This is the second cameo appearance of Cindy Moon. And according to Key Collector, first appearance and death of Francine Fire, later resurrected as Electro. So, I really like a lot of the female versions of the Deadly Foes. I think it's cool. Now, we have a third cameo appearance of Cindy Moon. I just really also love this cover with Black Cat shredding through the image there. It's just such a cool cover. And then the reason I picked up the pack to begin with, even though it's stretching my budget a little, but again, everything was $85 altogether. I have wanted this for so long. This isn't a 9.8. This is not going to be a 9.8. I'm not even really sure it's going to be a 9.6. There is a tear down here near the bottom left corner. I'm trying not to mess with it too much. That obviously is going to prevent it from that 9.8. I'm hoping 9.4 or 9.2, which is still going to have a lot of value. 9.8s of this book right now are going for between $400 and $450 right now, I believe. And so even if I can get a 9.4 or something, I'm probably going to still be able to squeak out $200, but I think everything with Silk right now is a long-term play because we haven't heard a lot about the show and the development, and I don't know if there's even been any casting, and this is going to skyrocket again once we know more about that. So this is worth it right here. This is worth it right here. All right, and so this next second full appearance and first full cover appearance of Silk. Another really cool cover. Now, AMS. Oh, this is number 6. Nothing, no key or anything with this, but we do have continuing the run. And then we have Amazing Spider-Man number 7. This is the first full appearance of Billy Braddock, Spider UK. And books like this, depending on what happens in Into the Spider-Verse 2, all of these Spider-Verse books and all the first appearances of all these different variants is definitely up for grabs. And honestly, even with Marvel in the live action now doing the multiverse, especially with Spider-Man, it's all, the doors are blown wide open, and that's really exciting. And now we have number 8. This is also another Edge of Spider-Verse tie-in. According to Key Collector, this is the debut of a new Silk costume. And this is the debut of more of the classic white, red, and black Silk costume, which is a great design. I've heard Cindy Moon's costume design has always been wonderful, so. All right. This is another heavy hitter. AMS number 9. First part of Spider-Verse. Also the second appearance of Spider-Gwen. We also have the first cameo of Solus, who's the father of the Inheritors. And according in here, there's just a whole bunch of other cameos in here. It's the first part of Spider-Verse. Just in that, it's going to have some value, but not too shabby at all. We have AMS number 10. This is first appearance of Spider-Punk. Again, which would be a pretty decent speculation for the next animated movie. For sure, Spider-Punk is definitely one of the more popular variants in the multiverse, and one that got used both in Spider-Verse and Spider-Geddon. So, not a character that just was a one-off. And we have number 11, Spider-Verse Part 3, another really cool cover. First full appearance of the father of the Inheritors. And if the Inheritors show up, which I don't buy into live action because there's already way too much in No Way Home, so there's nothing to that speculation. But I'm very bullish on the Inheritors and Morlun specifically as enemies in Spider-Verse 2, the animated movie. So, just my opinion. But they're so tied intricately to that storyline, I don't know, it just feels like the natural fit. So, we have another pack. This was essentially 4 bundles that Half Price put together here. And just to kind of collect a lot of this run here. And next we have number 13. Spider-Verse Part 5. Another really cool cover with Miles, Spider-Punk, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Ham, So much ham. Okay. Okay, we gotta go back a little bit. So we have AMS number 12, Spider-Verse Part 4. Such a cool story. Such a cool story. And then AMS number 14, Part 6 of that series. Let me go ahead and put these in order here. Okay. And this is such a great cover. And the epilogue issue, which is just that one, just this great mask shot, issue number 15. Okay, then we have AMS number 16, Some Peril at Parker Industries. And then 16.1, I am always confused by these numbering schemes. I understand kind of the idea, but it always confuses me a little bit. But this is the first part of Spiral. Not a storyline that I'm familiar with, but it looks like the remaining books here are going to be various parts of that. So, here we go with number 17. I think that's Ghost, just based on the costume and the kind of the powers that are being exhibited there. So I think that's Ghost. And then Spiral Part 2, issue 17.1. So I wonder if this event just happens in the .1 issues. I'll have to look it up and just read for myself. And we have 18.1, Spiral Part 3. Take on the Upside Down Kiss there. We have AMS 19.1, fourth part of that event. And 20.1 with Part 5. And the last book here is issue number 1.3, Learning to Crawl. I think this is just a retelling of the origin or an expansion on the origin and early days of Spider-Man, but it looks very cool. So, obviously for $85, this is an amazing deal. Definitely one of those reasons that you go to your half prices and your thrift shops, and you go anywhere there might be comics, even if it's not an LCS, because you can definitely find sometimes you can find a lot better deals. And I know there are definitely some other things that I wish I could have picked up today that I probably wouldn't be able to until at least tomorrow or later in the week. But overall, this was great. I don't have a full total, but maybe I will put a full total just going by fair market value on cover price, which is what I use to kind of get an idea where my PC is at as far as value. Spent $85, and the total for all the books is... Total should be on the screen right now. So thank you all for reviewing these books with me. I need to get these in bags and boards, and I need to find time this week to go down to one of my LCSs to take that AMS 4 to get pressed and cleaned and sent off. So thank you all so much for supporting and checking out the YouTube channel. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter at Miss Erin Quinn, MSERINQUINN, and also on Instagram. Handle on there is It's Erin Quinn with the same spelling. So thank you all so much, and have a great day.